And the first one is from Deadly Quinn. Deadly Quinn says, are there going to be any new characters in the future like Lara Croft?
We are indeed looking for more characters like Laura, something like that. So we got a small question for you.
Yes.
Do you have any favorite?
All right, I'm packing up. I'm getting ready to leave here. So next thing will be at Hayden's house, I think, here. Of, you know, the stand for the recording, for the interview. Got some milk duds for the trip, my note cards, getting my bag ready. Look at that. That's pretty dope. Some mess over here. We'll see you guys at Hayden's house. Peace. All right, guys. I'll see you at Hayden's. What up?
How many people do you think are gonna be there?
How many people? Probably
You said
like,
17.
I think like, yeah, it's gonna be a low number. I hope it's bigger though.
Yeah. I mean, I hope it's a couple hundred, I hope.
Yeah, I don't.
Can you imagine we roll up there, it's like 17, 20 people? It's dark right now. It's 6:18 p.m. Eastern. We're heading to Cleveland
Yeah, it's dark.
Airport. Yeah, it's very dark. We're gonna be getting there around about 30 minutes past midnight, I think.
To LA, yeah, in LA.
In LA. And then from there, are we gonna get the rent-a-car from
The airport.
and
Yeah.
then we're gonna drive to the hotel?
Yep, we walk to the place, rent a car, so I'll have one ready for us.
Man, hotels will be so close. If there's a casino close, this is.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool. Get some nice shots of some big hands.
Just like on the way, just stop by there and play a couple hands, and then.
It'd be cool to see like the like starting hand, like what you start with, and if we come out with a big win, I could get a nice time lapse in the chips. I know people like gambling and TWDS. I mean, the whole game is based off of.
It's
like,
a gambling fucking game.
Yeah, it's a gambling game. We're all kind of the same in that way. But let's see. This is Hayden right here. It's my brother. Yeah. That's right there. He sponsored this trip, actually.
No.
I just got like a little bit of anxiety there. I was like, I need to check my wallet, make sure I got my fucking ID.
The adult anxiety.
Okay, I got it. Yeah. I'm trying to think of some like cool transitions to do with it. I must have spent a lot of time on this video.
Cut bits and pieces out. Post what you want, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like telling a story though. Like you gotta be able to like tie things together. It's kind of crazy. Like you get 15 minutes of footage in like a Mr. Beast thing, and it's all hyped. It's probably like hundreds of hours of footage actually. Because he'll do like a 7-day like he did a 7-day one where he's like buried alive. Like all the footage from that, like somebody goes through, you know, over 100 hours of footage and puts it all together. Let's see. 20 minutes until we arrive at the airport. All right, we're here at the airport now. Walking in, getting ready. I'm not gonna let me record in there, guys. That's okay. There you go. Next time, we'll see you guys in LA though. Now, I'm actually gonna record this until I see people, civilization. Not a lot of people here right now. No firearms.
Wait a minute. Something ain't right. There's nowhere we can hide. No matter what we breathe, we still have.
This is Frontier. This is Frontier. This is Spirit over here. So let's go. Update looks good. Okay. All right, we're going through security, so I'm gonna turn this off. See you guys later. All right, we made it through security. Ready to go. Make sure there's nothing in that wheelchair.
It's true.
Hayden walked past a guy in a wheelchair, and they were patting him down. Hayden just walked right through, though.
All right, we're in LA. That's the last plane ride Hayden said he's ever taken. Gate 51 ahead. Walking arrival in LA. There we are. We're trying to figure out where we're going right now. Oh yeah, good. We're here. TWDS fam meetup ready to go. All right, we're looking for our car.
Yellow cab to a car.
A yellow cab to our car. We gotta be a lot closer now. We'll just trust that, and then we'll find it. We'll find it no matter what.
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
We're about 20 minutes into our walk to Hertz rental car. I'll see you guys when we get to the car. We're over here walking through some sprinklers. Damn, get me all wet. We've arrived at Hertz. All right, we're just waiting on our car now. Took us about an hour in that line. I feel like probably about 30 minutes. And then we're good. We're going. We're going. We can see you at the hotel. Yep. All right, there's our car. We're heading out. The Sheraton here. Let's go. It's been a long trip to get here. Hopefully it's worth it. Did some research, and I think the auditorium is going to be about, oh, it's staff. I'm not sure if the other one was staff as well, now that I think about it, but 1,400 people in the auditorium, potentially. So we could see 1,000 people at this place. This right here, going in. This place is cool. See you guys in the room. Peace. 2:40 in the morning. We're almost at our room here. This is it. This is our room. All right. Oh my gosh, look at this bathroom. There it is, guys. It's a full shot. Now you guys know what's going down. It's the main room. Still dark over here for some reason. Oh, damn.
12 sleepless hours later.
All right, about 1 p.m. We're leaving our room, heading to the event here soon. Let's go. You know, we're hoping there's gonna be at least 1,000 people there. 1,400. So I mean, you know, when you think 2/3 capacity, all right, let's get it going. Parking garage. This place is nice. I would give it 4 out of 5. The breakfast. So just 2 boys from Ohio trying to figure out LA. All right, we'll see you guys at the live music hall. All right, we are here at the Light Up Music Hall. We're gonna walk in. It's a little bit early, but we'll see if we get turned around or not. All right, we just signed in. Nice, man. We got little name tags. We're ready to get going, put some of this stuff in there. Got a little picture. Rick in the back there. That's nice. We're gonna go walking around a little bit. We got about 45 minutes. All right, bags in. We are here in LA. That would be cool if it said like on that sign, like the Walking Dead survivors. All right, we got our little gift baggies here. I kind of know what's going on. Part 1, check-in, coffee break. Part 2, opening ceremony, future plans, introduction, engagement, activities, photo, and free communication. Pay to win? The Walking Dead survivors pay to win? What are you guys talking about? I'm free to play. Hello and welcome, my fellow survivors, to another TWDS video. Today we're joined by developer Tom and his translator Roya.
Rowan.
Rowan. So Tom, how does the dev team get a read on players' spending habits, and how does that influence what packs are developed for the future? Basically, how you guys set up the packs, like how are items selected, and then how does that, how do you guys select and build new packs after that pack?
Yeah, we have framework of the designing of the gift pack at the beginning of the season.
Okay.
Also, we will regularly review the database of the packs and consider the cultivated saturation. You know, the saturation of the players to decide whether they have to adjust the pack content.
Okay, so when there's a pack that's released, say it's a new pack that's released, and it is saturated, like you said, and there's many players buying it, you guys take a look at that information and then make decisions off of that, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, Tom, have you ever considered taking player suggestions for a pack?
Yes, as we just mentioned at the presentation, we always look at the players' feedback and we take that into account. And every version, we have some potential design according to the player's suggestion.
That's good. I mean, I can see that you guys listen. I put in a lot of feedback, and then the community does as well. And I see a lot of those changes, which is really nice to see in the game. And I know a lot of us appreciate that. So thank you for doing that. And this is just to confirm with those, with everybody that you guys do, your suggestions are heard, and we're taking into consideration that.
Yeah, we will still do it in the future.
Right. That's it. That's good. How does the development team plan on continuing to get new players to start playing?
Yes, we always have looking more interesting content to attract the new players, like the mini games, Mixer Magnets, kills
Yes,
all,
that's
something
one of my.
like that.
I actually like that one.
Yeah, thank you. And if you always sign up some new account, you will see the new content always coming up. Yeah, we will also work with advertisement creating.
Right, yes,
to produce more interesting videos to attract new players.
So is that you guys when you guys do the advertisements, is it country based? So like one server would be dominant, a certain language because it's being advertised in that country. Is that how you guys kind of do that?
Yeah, we got a very professional advertising team. They're all from different countries all over the world. So they will according to the culture, the different cultures and the linguistic difference to make the videos.
Yeah, we've kind of noticed that, playing the game, there's heavy English servers or heavy certain types. So it's kind of cool though. It creates a very dynamic place to play. So the last one of the questions here: what motivated the dev team to create the recruit system and combat talents?
I got a question for you. Do you like this system?
Do I like the system?
Yeah, the
yes, I do. The one thing that I like that I really like about it is just, when you get to the bottom, there's awesome, +1 speed is what everyone's after. Like the maxing out your tree is what you want in both development and combat. I think it could use a little bit more customization so that you could be a little bit more selective in the trees that you could go, so that, because the game's all based off troop types, right? You have cavalry, melee, and sharpshooters, and everyone wants to make those units a bit special. So I feel that the recruit system is lacking just that small piece that they can customize towards their troop type.
Yeah, that's right. The recruitment system is made in 2022. So we had lots of meeting and brainstorming with other developers and designers, At that time, we wanted to add something different, very different development system to the survivor system.
It is very different. It fulfilled a lot of areas that people really like. They like spending attributes and customizing their units, and being able to go further down a build. I think that's fun. I think a lot of people find that really fun.
Yeah, we'll always want to make something interesting content and gameplay.
Can you share insights into the development process and the impact of these features on the gameplay experience?
We just consistently play the SLG, the TWD game and other games. We all played all of them. To get the information from the game, whether we have to adjust something or and also we do some data analysis, on the system what we are working on, and discuss the design issues with other teams.
So it's just a lot of good team building and communication. I can tell you guys are really good at building a team. I really would love to be part of it, to be honest. I'm trying.
Yeah, I thought you see we will consider it.
What are your current ideas for expanding gameplay in later seasons? Okay, like anything current, like it doesn't have to actually be in. It could be just like something like that he's whiteboarding, that he doesn't really have anything official. It doesn't have to. It's just like any ideas to get us kind of hyped up. I know one of the ideas I had was like a bread factory. Like people want new buildings, produce stamina over time. I know the milk, there's stuff like that coming out.
It's only for the new season gameplay, or it's only for.
Well, no. For this would be this was just kind of inspirational. Like like what he kind of would dream to see in the game eventually.
So because we play lots of games, you know, so we get the inspiration from the game, also from the players, you know, from the customer service. We got lots of suggestions and feedback from players, and social media, you know, the Discord and Facebook, something like that. And lastly, we got lots of inspiration from other colleagues, from other designers.
Yeah, I mean, because it used to be a game of survival back before it was The Walking Dead Survivors, which I find kind of interesting. I did a little bit of research and did a seasonal history video covering all those things. So I do have some questions from the community regarding ideas for new content, so potential ideas. And the first one is from Deadly Quinn. Deadly Quinn says, are there going to be any new characters in the future like Lara Croft?
We are indeed looking for more characters like Lara, something like that. So we got a small question for you.
Yes.
Do you have any favorite rules or recommendations?
Any favorite rules or recommendations?
Yes, like favorite characters like Lara. Yeah, we want to refer that, you know, like a reference.
Yeah, I mean, I really like the way that Yumiko is designed. It's a 3-round burst hero. I like that it's a what we call a glass cannon hero in our game. So they do a lot of damage very quickly, but they taper off later. And for that reason, I like her. She just does a lot of damage very quickly.
Oh,
so
yeah,
Yumiko would be one of my favorites.
Okay, thank you.
And she does compete against the Ezekiel. Takes units from Ezekiel, which is impressive in its own right because Ezekiel's a very high tier hero. So to combat that with Yumiko, it's fun. All right, and from Andy92 here, he says, will buildings go beyond level 25, and will you increase the troop tiers beyond tier 10?
So they always carefully consider it.
It's very important to do that. I appreciate that you guys are very careful with that as well, because that can change a lot of things. There's so many dynamics in the game, and I think that we probably want to hold off Andy92 on the level 25 to tier 10 plus.
But, and if we have news, we will let you know through the social media or the customer service.
Of course. Let's see. Will there be new will there be new cosmetics added? Like people are really thirsty for like town hall skins, the vehicle skins, anything that's a skin.
Yeah, we got planning about it, and we will release the new vehicle skin on Christmas.
Nice.
So please looking forward to it,
that's when you guys get that Christmas. Got a new vehicle skin. All right. And then a player named YBC, he's looking. This is a suggestion. He's looking for a cumulative top-up town hall skins to change. So every other week, Strongest Survivor comes out, and you get either town hall or you can go with a high-tier vehicle. It's very special. He's looking to see if you guys are going to update the town hall skins within the cumulative top-up because he's already maxed all his out.
Yeah, absolutely. We will release regularly about the town hall skin for the token. We can use the token to redeem them. In the future.
All right, YBC, they're coming. And then, so Andy92 has mentioned adding pets as a new feature, which could add new playing strategies. So just as an idea, just to kind of present.
Yeah, we got that. I'm so sorry we don't have plan of this at this time, but maybe in the future.
That's okay, yeah, of course. And then we have one from Satoru. He says expanding the space within the town halls.
Main reason for not expanding is that we are afraid the space of town hall looks too empty, and it will be so hard for players to find buildings.
I understand. Yeah, it is a bit bare, and hopefully maybe more buildings come in before an expansion of the town hall. So many players talk about pay-to-win features in-game, and I know personally I spend time discussing and theory crafting ways to sort of overcome these issues. What is your advice to players who can maybe spend a small amount of money but who want to stay as strong as possible against pay-to-win players?
Firstly, I'd like to thank you all the players who want to spend time with the game, and give lots of suggestions to us. Secondly, we will continue focus on the pay-to-win issue of the players. So we added lots of mini games like Mr. Madness.
That was a really good one. That one is like number one. It's like everyone's really those flasks are kind of what stop people from progressing very quickly. So those are good.
But we will still keep the certain advantages of paying players. They paid money.
Right. Yes. Of course.
So we were trying to assign different roles to the various playing levels of players in the client field battle. For example, the special buff. The special buff in the new season gameplay just mentioned will allow the lower paying players who are willing to spend the time to join together as a group to against the top players.
Yeah, I did like that, yes.
Also, we will keep paying attention to this kind of pay-to-win issue. Also, if you have better suggestions and feedback, please let us know. Yes.
My suggestion is always just be consistent. Get on every day, continue to go, survive.
Yeah, survive. Yeah, we will do better in the future.
Yes, absolutely. I do believe that the free-to-play players will eventually, hopefully, catch up and get a really good seat in the house, because everyone has a role in TWDS. It's a very team-oriented game. No one player can do it on their own. You have massive groups of people coordinating, collaborating.
Yes.
So some players within my community had some ideas to even the playing field. One from Sundance is an event where you get blue equipment, similar to the shooting training when we could win equipment. So back about a year and a half ago, you used to be able to shoot down like some cans and you could get blue equipment. People really like that order.
So we regularly optimize the existing event, and we will keep releasing the new event, and we always check the output of various items of that. So currently we have increased the rewards of the duel and the output of the equipment.
Yes, I've noticed that. That's very big help.
Yeah, and for your suggestion, we will take them to our college, our staff.
All right, thank you, Sundance. They're gonna look at shooting training again, so hopefully that's good.
Yeah, we'll consider it.
All right, and then we have one from Phoenix. I think this one's pretty important, but it says adding an event that requires time spent versus money spent. So time, like they want to play the game more and receive more from just playing the game versus, it's a time spent to win versus money.
I got you. Like free content, you spend more time.
Like if you do Mixture Madness, you're in there for 30 levels. You spend a lot more time in the game and you get rewards out of it versus spending. So they're looking for more events like that.
So actually, we will keep making some mini games like Mixture Madness because everyone like that. You can spend time to get items for free. After that, we will also have the new seasonal gameplay like Till the Bitter End. Which also you can get the items for free if you spend lots of time.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I know we're heading that direction, so it's good. It's good that we're hearing that. And so many players discuss the best formations to beat the Saviors. This is a sharpshooter team, and Toxic/Squish, players from the game, asked about adding new melee/cavalry survivors to counter the imbalance that the Saviors kind of create in the game.
Like the previous question, we just mentioned, we always evaluate and consider lots of database. We make the decision based on the database.
Right.
So we are always keeping considering to do it, but we don't have plan at the moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I mean, these are not. These are just, they can't be taken lightly, of course. Adding a new survivor into the game changes the dynamics quite a bit, and I know we all know that. So it's just good to have some of the insight here. How do you review player suggestions, and do these suggestions often get implemented into the game?
Okay, so we have a weekly meeting to discuss the player suggestions, because they are very important for us. So we always collect them from the social media like Facebook or Discord, and customer service, which is also significant. And also, yes, we take some of the suggestions from players.
So I do have some questions from players, and some of my own that I think I could really help improve the gameplay, and I was hoping today to discuss. One from Solo, he says, let players move reinforcements around their town like you can in RZ and RZT.
Yeah, we think it's a very good suggestion, and we will pass it on to the colleagues.
Thank you so much. All right, from Sundance, he says, allow the person currently assigned the architect or science buff to assign it to someone else. Because currently, as it is, one person, if you're giving out the buffs, you can't give it to yourself. And so you have to kind of pass it off in a weird way. And they're wondering if you can just give it to yourself and not have to go through that.
So this permissions are currently given the region chief. They have the responsibility to do it, and his raid specialist who can make the appointment at the time. But now we are not considering to do the adjustment because it's very easy to region chief to manage all of the stuff.
Yeah, and I agree. This is a player suggestion. I understand where they're coming from, but it also kind of like forces us for that cooperation. We want to work together. You need to, an active region chief is very important, and just kind of the way it is. All right, so Sundance has a suggestion here. He says, have a weekly leaderboard for each overall leaderboard. Players in the #1 spot can get a 1-week title. So they're talking about like a region over, so like, you know how you have clan leaderboards where you have rallies and everyone's competing in their clan, but they're looking for something that is within their region so they can see who's the top player that does the most active rallies or donations or helps.
So first of all, we are very appreciate to this suggestion, but actually we are not considering to make it. The reason is that we already got a leaderboard, average leaderboard, the general leaderboard. Yeah. So it's only about some database, some numbers, rankings, but no rewards. You know.
It's one of those things that I think a lot of players, they're very competitive, so they want to be the top in anything that you can be the top in. So if you can create another leaderboard within a leaderboard, they're gonna they want that. But I understand what you're saying. All right. So Sundance says in RZ and RZT matches, let substitutes join and fill empty places after the match starts.
Yeah, we will absolutely consider it in the future.
This would be great, even if it's just like 5 minutes, just some time, because people will dedicate their spot as a substitute, show up, and might not be sure that they're going to get a spot, but then they just can't join after it starts, and that sucks because you have substitutes waiting on standby.
We just have to discuss with our college to see how can we do it.
Right, and that's really good. That's really good to hear. All right, another one from Sundance. Sundance had 14 of them, so I had to pick like 5 or 6 of them.
Okay.
So he says, if you attack a survivor camp or community that is already occupied, stamina is returned. It's pretty simple.
We think it would be better to do that. So we will have a meeting to see how can we do it. We will do it.
Yes, that's a good one, because I really appreciate that one as well. It's a good one. All right, from Sundance, add emoji reactions to messages.
Okay, we will release it shortly if we are not busy at the moment.
There you go, Sundance. You got 3 of them, I think, in there. That's good.
Thank you so much, guys, for the suggestions.
Yes, thank you very much. All right, from Sundance again. When building in your town hall and add an in-game letter that could tell you what was completed while you were offline, so that it can be set up similar to the research interface. Well, it's a letter, so when you're offline and a building completes, you don't know sometimes what was completed.
I know. Very good suggestions. We will consider it and discuss with the college. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you. Sundance again. So that was good. Now I have one from Solo here. It says adjusting combat power values of animals, vehicles, and technology so that they impact the gameplay more.
So actually, the combat power is a set of statistics that better reflect the player's ability to fight. They made this system. And each attribute have the unique calculation method. We use this method to evaluate the combat power. And also for the suggestion of technology, we will consider it. We will follow up.
Right, so they just heard it first here. Combat power values, they are calculated very specifically, and they are the way they are because for very specific reasons. That is their calculation. From another one from Solo says, going along with adjusting combat power, reduce combat power of purple combat survivors. So something that people are running into is they want to keep their power level low, and the purple ones give a lot of combat power when they level them, and they don't like that.
It seems as we just mentioned before about technology, we will discuss with it.
Right. Player says add the ability to extract skills from animals.
Okay, so at the moment, I'm so sorry, we don't consider it because the system is too complicated,
It is very complex. I've figured out so much of it, and I know it's complex.
So we cannot do it technically.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, no to the extraction of skills for now.
For now, maybe in the future.
YBC says update walker images in explosive situations, so the names and the images don't actually match up to the people kind of walking around the canyons and stuff. So it's just a minor suggestion.
That's no problem. We will discuss
Nice.
it.
It would be cool to see that, because then they're going to really know when you guys see those images updated that they're listening. They're here.
We're listening.
Yes. So Boba says add the ability to reset tech, survivors, dog skills, etc. Now we kind of talked about this a little bit, but I think he just wants more resets. You can reset survivors, you can reset quite a few things in the game, and I really enjoy that. So anytime you add a reset that gives us the ability to customize further, people love that.
Okay, so in fact, the positioning of each system is different at the beginning we designed of. So for example, the survivors and the vehicles, we can reset them, you know. But some of the development system is just too complex to reset. Yeah, technically, you know.
Right,
yeah,
right.
just we mentioned that. However, we can reset the technical system technically, but we will discuss with the colleague. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you guys so much. That's
Thank
all.
you so
Thank you so much,
much.
Tom. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for translating. Appreciate
No
that.
problem.
And that's all, guys. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
watching.
so much, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, heading back home now. We ended the TWDS meetup, sat in the car for about 3 hours. Waiting to get on our flight here. Probably another 3 hours till we actually get on the plane. We had a good time though. Got a lot to share. Won 6-star town hall. Bunch of awesome gifts I'm gonna share as well. Show you guys. Might be able to give away a 4-star skin potentially. We'll see about that. But it was really fun. I'll see you guys when we get to Ohio. Peace.
That's it. Just go in. Said not today. See ya, man. Yeah. You too.
Fuck you, dude.